What's good, Nation? Welcome back to another video. So EAFC Mobile, the beta has dropped. I'm super excited about this one. We streamed it a whole bunch earlier. So if you just want to watch the whole uncut version of everything that we kind of saw as we built out from the start, you can go and watch that there. We'll clip some of the scenes together, but we'll also break down everything that we learned from playing on the live stream, the new features that we found, all the kind of exciting things that are here in EAFC Mobile. Now, it is a limited beta right now. If you saw their tweet, it is only available in Australia, Romania, Malaysia, and Canada, and only available on Android devices. So that's why we have it right here, you know, because we're from Canada. But basically, once you get into there, you play through all of the different intros and all of those sort of things. You're gonna unlock all of what there is to do in the beta. And there's the whole preseason beta challenges that you can go through, playing through different matches, getting different things. I mean, a lot of this stuff probably look different when it comes time for the actual game, obviously. But the really exciting ones, we have this locker room. And so this is kind of cool here. We're going to be able to claim some of these new beta kits. And I'll show you in a second where this goes into the locker room thing. But the locker room thing is the first really cool new feature that we have in EAFC Mobile, which is basically the ability to customize our players, our kits, the balls, all of those different sorts of things there. And then we got our emotes that we got here. So completing all of those off of there, we're allowed to go now into the locker room. And you can also access the locker room from your club by going into the locker room thing down here. So what's cool about this, you can change up the crest. Right now, there's only a limited number of clubs that you can choose. So we did choose Real Madrid there, but you can also choose the user logo and you can choose the ball. So you can see that new ball that we got. We can choose that and use that in game, which is kind of cool. So that's going to be really interesting kind of addition to there. There's the emotes, which you can set up, which we've had many times before, but you can also change the number. So if you remember when we did our streams and it was like, we had like Cristiano Ronaldo 8 and Cristiano Ronaldo 10, but never Cristiano Ronaldo 7. Now we can make him that number if we want. So you can change that number to be whatever you want it to be. You just can't use numbers that you already have. So if you keep him there as number 12, that's what we're going to end up having from there. And then you can also go to your substitutes too if you want to change up your substitute players. And you can change the players around and just kind of see the different views that you have. So that's kind of a cool thing there with the kit. You can also change their appearance. So right now with KDB, we can have him wearing a long sleeve. We can also go down here to have sort of a tight fit, normal fit on the shirts there. I don't know. Oh, we want to confirm. Okay, we'll confirm the long sleeve. So there you go. Tighter fitting long sleeve. You can have it untucked, you can have it tucked in if you want to do that. You can change the different type of like socks that you want to have there, and then you can change the kits. So we got those new neon green kits, and then we have the ones that came with the EAFC, so we can give them some new shoes or cleats that we got in there as well. And then you can also go and change it for all the other players. So you can see here, we can then go to Pogba, and we can do the same thing for Pogba. We can change up his appearance, change him to have a long shirt. And if you want to select a different player, you can go here and change any of the players that you want, starting players, players on the bench as well. So kind of cool there in the locker room. That is a feature I'm really excited about, is the locker room. Exchanges here, we have the exchanges. I don't really have enough to do any of the exchanges because I don't have any silver players, but it looks like it's pretty much going to be the same thing as what we've kind of had in the past. You get different players and stuff. We will show you right now our packing of a 90+ player. I'm a little sad that the packing of the 90+ players doesn't have a walkout animation. I'm hoping that's just because it's the beta that we don't get any walkout animation, but here it is. Let's see what we get in this 90+ pack. No walkout! We got KDB, but where's my walkout FIFA Mobile? Oh, FIFA Mobile. That better be a prank. That better be a prank. A bunch of these. So we got attacker player packs. Ooh, you can get Mbappe in the attacker player pack. We got the base player pack. All right, we're going to do this pack first. Attacker pack here. We know we don't get walkouts now, which I'm a little sad about. Ooh, 64 overall. That's not great. We get 150,000 coins, 64. What is with these packs? Yeah, I gotta do this one. Let's see if we can do this one. 66 overall. These packs are not giving me anything right now, folks. Wait, did you notice there's no elites? Why are all these cards gold cards? There's no elites. Yo-ho! We got KDB out of this pack! I mean, we already had him, but we got Kevin De Bruyne out of the pack. It just so happens that we really now know there's no walkouts. So the next thing we got on here, again, you can go to the players. You can see all the different players that you have on your team, and then you can go into your team right here. Now, you'll notice that Griezmann here is actually a little bit different in terms of the fact that he has been ranked up. So you can see from some of these players here, like for example, if we go to Royce, we can go in here and we can try and rank them up, but there is no available players to rank them up, because what you need to do to rank up players is you have to use a player of the same item, and as you do it, they unlock more abilities and more training skill boosts. So right now, you can see on this Griezmann card that when we rank him up here, he is at this max rank level that we have. He might be able to rank, I think he probably can rank up more than this, but he's basically gone up the 4 stars, and you can actually sell him at that. If you look here on the market right now, we can go into the search, and you can actually go to any ranking level that you want. So you can see all the different ranking levels that we have from here. So if I go to here, I could actually go in, search for Griezmann, and see that Griezmann now is worth 1.76 million at that 90 overall one, where he's like 125,000 at the lower level. So I probably put a lot more in to get him to that point, but very interesting how they kind of have their different rank up levels, and you can still buy those from them on the market. But I'll show you first, before we do this next one, what it kind of looks like to start from the starting point. Okay, so if you missed it, you can go into here, you go into the ranking, and you can rank a player up like this, and they get skill boost points that you're going to have from there. So you get them to a whole bunch of different ranking levels. That gets them to an 86 and gives you a higher training cap, and then you can rank them up again. So then this allows them to get to the blue level, and now he's going to have training cap to 15, and 2 skill points that you can use. And then these ones are going to unlock a little bit after. So you got dexterity, that's going to do like acceleration, sprint speed, like big boost to that. Oh, and look at this. Look at this right here. Interesting what happens in the next one. If you get him to level 2 of dexterity, he starts to be able to play better out of position. So you can actually add secondary positions to him at level 2. So it does seem that they're and left mid center forward, so it all seems there. But after you get to a level 2, he seems to be able to play better in other places on the pitch as well. So that'd give him better shooting. I feel like I want to give him better dexterity. That's going to give him a lot more pace from there. So now he's able to play in better positions. And then you can also train them. So now we can also train them up to basically level 15. So now you can see we can take this card and we can up them if we have enough points for that, which we do. Get them all the way up to basically 12,000. I mean, I'm going to go through like my entire team just to do that. But you can upgrade them from the points as well. All right, so we picked up another Griezmann. So this is going to be the interesting one here, because now we have Griezmann, but last time I went into this, it said that he was going to have only a chance of being ranked up. Oh, okay. So I could put 1 in and have a 50% chance of ranking him up, or I think if I put 2 in, I will have a 100% chance, because the probability is going up. There's a bar here. Move this out of the way. There's a bar here, and that bar is going to basically show us the probability that it takes to level them up. So there you go. So you can do that, and you get, if you put 2 of them in there, now you're going to guarantee that you have them there. So now we rank him up. It guarantees that he gets ranked up to the purple level, and then we get him to an 88 overall. That gives him an extra skill point that we can have from here. And now when we unlock an extra skill point, he's got max dexterity, and it's going to unlock counter that came as soon as we unlock that one there. So this counter now unlocks, and I'm not sure what it's going to do. Counter allows me to get a boost in the center forward and left mid, but also level 1 from there, so extra boost that you're going to have from there. Kind of a fun addition. I really like this addition here. And then so if we go in this again, 20, 40, 60. Okay, so I will need 1 more of him in order to guarantee it. And because I have so many coming, I think I will wait to guarantee it, just so we can see what he is max rated. Okay, so if we want to max rank him, now we go into rank up. We have 60, 80, 100. So now we have a 100% chance of getting him up to his, what I believe is his max ranking here. So we get him up to the final level here. Whatever the red level is there. 89 overall. Training cap to 25 and an extra skill point that we can get added in. So this is the first time that we're going to be able to do counter. And that adds an extra 10 to the acceleration, 10 to the shot power, 10 to the positioning, and it makes it 98% in the other position. So now he's actually slightly better in some of the other positions as well. So that's kind of cool there. So he's now able to play left mid for you. He's able to play center forward for you, and it shouldn't drop him as much. All right, so again, we can try to rank him up. Actually, we can't rank him up anymore. So he is at the highest level. So you'll see here that once you get to here, that is the highest rank that he can be. So we can't rank him up any higher from this one. But we can now start leveling him if we want to level him. So when we go into basically the details about him, the different training, you can see here that we have the ability to train him. We have the traits that he has here outside the foot shot. We have his attributes that have been boosted. We have the summary about the card as well. And it's kind of cool too. You can read about the traits. So big lane change is the skill move that he has. That's his celebration, but he also has finesse shot, so knowing to try and place the ball when shooting. Flare shows you kind of things that they want to do from there. You can see the stats that they have there, and then if you want to go into more detail, you can see the stats on this one as well. And then again, more detail about the traits as well. And then if you want to look at how he's doing on the transfer market, you can actually see it, and you can see the different sale quantities of him right there. Obviously, because this card right now doesn't have, like, he's on his max level, there's nobody really selling this card or buying this card at that level. You can also go to training, and again, you can see here, we can go all the way up to level 30 of training to build this card up. So if I want to go here, I can train up the card, make him a little bit higher. So now he's at level 8 in his training right here, so it increases his stats. But what's going to be interesting about this is he can actually go up higher now because of the higher points that he's at. You can also go in here, and so any of the players that are on the bench, it's a nice kind of cool way of just sliding players into the team. Down here is your substitutes. The players out there are going to be obviously your starting 11. So I do like that ability to sort of build out the squad that way. I feel like it's a much cleaner way of looking at it. You can also basically, if you want to take a photo of your team, there's going to be the photo that you have of your squad, and you can build up your different bench players that you have from there as well. So it's just kind of a new look to that. Market as well, I mean, it's similar to how it was last season. The only big difference is, I think in this season is just there's more filters that you can have from this. So we have the ability to basically choose nation, skill move level, different qualities that we want, and then the rank level that you want for different players as well. Now, in team editing, you're going to be able to basically change all the different formations, things about your team. We have the sort of an attacking, defensive is recommended. So it tells you sort of what is going to be recommended in these ones, how it sort of plays out there as you go through the different formations that they have in game. The other thing that we have is we have the roles. This is very similar to what we had before. Your short free kick taker, your long free kick taker, but it also gives the traits there so you know which ones be kind of good on those traits. And we have skill moves. And what's kind of interesting about the skill moves, there are a few new skill moves here actually. And some of them I really like. So we got Elastico here as the first skill move we look at. So we'll kind of just quickly show you some of these. Turn and spin here as the next skill move right there. So turns around, does the turn and spin, heel to heel flick out of that one. Then we got the big lane change that we got as our next skill move here. And then we got drag back spin as our next skill move here. So the drag back spin. Then we got the roulette skill move right here. So roulette going around there. Heel chop as the next skill move. We got feint and exit as our next skill move here. And then we have the lateral heel to heel. And then we got step over and exit here. So step over and exit. We got the ball roll. We got the flick up jog here, which I mean is a bit of one that we've had before, but I think a bit more effective actually. We got open up fake shot, so open up fake shot again coming back in there. We got knock on, which I really like. I feel like it's going to be a really good one. Could be overpowered, but a really fun one to use there. And then we got hard stop here, which I think is great for anybody that loves doing some close dribbling, as it kind of lets you sort of get back and see the pitch and stuff as well. There's also some new things we have in the gameplay here. So we have basically shoot and pass buttons are going to be in there enabled in addition to gestures. And then you also have power shot zoom. So a dynamic camera for when power shots happen. We'll show you the power shots when we go and play a game here. But power shots, very cool new feature that we have in there. We have double tap, pass gestures. We have fast power up rate. So you can basically have shorter time for all passes and shots buttons if you want to have that on. Autoplay will control the active players when you're not using the stick. We've had that before. Crossing assistant player auto switch, and then we have this one, contextual strafe. So if you're facing the players, your player's going to keep the ball close to him when dribbling, which is kind of interesting too. All right, here we go. To finish this off here, we're going to play a full match of this one and see what happens in this game right here. So we'll test out the different skill moves we have. We'll show you that power shot and how that works as well. All right, here we go. So moving in this one. So first thing, everything that you need to change is going to be in here. I'll just let it play in the background for a little bit here. You have the different emotes and then the different camera angles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you can kind of see as we go in and almost score it what they sort of look like in the different positions. So I kind of like this camera angle 1 right now for me, but I'm interested which one is your favorite camera angle in there as well. All right, so we move this up. Schlotterbeck sends that up. Zayas sends it a big ball across the pitch right there. I like to see that. And here we go. Marco Reus sends that to KDB. And here we go. First look here. You swipe for the power shot, and you can see it slows it down. It looks nice, and if you can get it good, it is going to be a really effective shot. All right, Griezmann. Nice work from Griezmann. Okay, here we go. So these are my skill moves I love. So the little knock-on skill move. I mean, obviously, it doesn't work well when there's a player in front of you, but if you're using it for a bit of a run, it's going to really kind of help you build that space. So if we're trying to get here, get a little bit of a knock-on there, and then we can also just stop it there, get some space, get some room, take the shot. Big effort there from Griezmann. 2-0. We also do have the ability to change to defending, balanced, and attacking. That is still there. It looks a little bit different now, but basically still gives you kind of the same abilities from there. So we send this to here. Griezmann. This is where I want to try and see if I can hit it from like half. So Griezmann from far out. Reus tries to go in on that one. Griezmann looking there. I like that. Oh, and I remember one other fun thing we got here. So as soon as we kind of go with this one here, Reus is going to go through there. We aim a nice shot at the net. And this is going to be one of the other different ones we have here. You can change the camera angle on corners. So if you want a different camera angle in the corner, you can change that as well. You can also swipe on corners. I don't know if you're actually able to do that before, but you can swipe on them now. And then here, you'll notice as we go up, as we swipe to the left on it, if you saw in the bottom corner, we'll try and give it back to them so we can do it again. There's actually a new type of tackle that we have. Actually, first let's try and score with Pogba so you can watch this. Here we go. Pogba! Nope. Yeah, I like that about the keeper. They come out to it. I mean, he scored on himself. Alright, maybe that wasn't the best play from the goalkeeper. But at least he came out to it. Because sometimes they don't come out to it, but he definitely scored himself. So we scored our first goal off a corner. Let's go. Alright, so if you see here down on the bottom, when we swipe here, there is a new tackle that you have, which basically is just like going to be like a more aggressive standing tackle that you're going to be able to do, which is kind of nice. Alright, here we go. Reus sends that up. Griezmann looking for this. Let's see it from far out. Griezmann! Oh, sails it off the crossbar. All right, there you go. Hard tackle again. I mean, hard tackle definitely is going to get you more penalties, but fun to do again. All right, here we go. Griezmann. Alexander-Arnold sends that up. Good effort there. Depay looking for this one. He's going to move this ball up. Send a little bit of a through ball. Maybe. Yeah, as soon as he goes offside. All right, here we go. Memphis Depay looking for this one. He's going to move this in. Here we go. The stop. Oh, that didn't work. I bet you could draw some penalty shots that way, though. All right, there you have it, the final score of the game in that one, and then you get to see the same celebrations kind of as we've had in the past through there, and then basically that's what what we have from this one. We're going to end this off with something really exciting, which is penalty shootouts and all the changes that have happened in the penalty shoots from here. So the biggest one is what you can do is the keeper, where you can actually move the keeper before the shot happens, which is kind of exciting. They're also a lot harder to do right now. I like everything except the fact that there's no walkout. That has me real nervous. All right. I like this look here. Let's see it. Oh my goodness. This is not easy. Okay, I just did a bad job the first time. Whoa, you can move? You can move? You can move! Oh my goodness. That is game changing. That is so big right there. That is so big. I still can't stop them. I still suck, but... Oh! What a penalty! But this is honestly a lot harder than it looks right now. You have to, like, actually... You cannot go hard on these penalty shots. I don't know if it's because they're low OVR, but... Oh, no! I barely swiped that! I barely swiped that! I'm gonna lose this penalty shootout. Never mind. They suck too. We're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, it's done. We did it. Big win right now. Did you see that? And then he ran right into him. Literally took him out. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I didn't think we were going to win that. And the celebration after, that was pretty cool too. But thank you for checking this out, and thank you for stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always. Stopde.